Whoops, I didn't mean to click that button. Hi guys, hi, welcome back to Tulips and Honey. I'm your host, Lauren Herford, and this is, of course, the Mega Live list or Mega Live event. Some weeks I say Mega Live list, sometimes I say Mega Live event, sometimes I even go so far as to say Mega Live list event. I mean, I like to just mix it up each week, but if you don't know, because maybe this is the first time you've ever been here, this is the Mega List. I am Lauren Herford, host of the Tulips and Honey podcast, and today we're going to talk about recommendations, suggestions, reviews. There's a sneak peek for Monday's episode, and we have some cool squirrels and fun things like that. I don't know. I mean, there's gonna be some fun stuff. So usually, soon to be the Tulips and Honey TV show. Oh shucks, relegated to cable TV because it's that bad. Just kidding. Do people still watch cable TV, by the way? Is that still a thing that people do? Sorry about the green screen being funny this time. Like, my microphone is here, but it's invisible because I was smart enough to wear a blue shirt. Oh, that's my good planning skills right there. And since I'm wearing a blue shirt, that messes with the green screen. So that means the whole weird thing. But of course, I didn't realize that until it was way too late. By the time I did realize that, I'm already here. The green screen is currently covering up my closet door, which means I can't actually get in there to find another shirt. So we're just going to go with it. This is going to be what it's like today. So yeah, hopefully I don't just disappear too much. But if I do this, eventually the microphone appears. Isn't that fun? It's not. It's okay. But I do want to say hi to everybody already in the comment section. You guys already up in here. I'm super duper excited to see you guys. We've got Josh from the Godcast. He was the first one, so I had to make sure that I said hello to him first. And then, of course, Patrick from Cave to the Cross Apologetics, all the way up there. There you go. I'm blue, da-da-dee-da-da-da. I forgot about that ridiculous song. How fun. Also, hi to Cindy T. I'm glad to see you guys back. Kristen, also, I'm going to look down here, make sure I don't miss anybody. We've got Mark in the comment section. And, of course, we also have, I'm looking back, Tammy G in the house. So, you guys, I'm super glad to have you. Oh, no, I just said it in the house. Sorry about that. Sometimes things like that come out, and I can't help it. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that. But hello, Maze, is we're going to call you Maze because I'll probably say it wrong. Also, hi over in the Facebook side. Hi to Jessica and Laura, because I actually have my Facebook up on my second computer. So it is not broken. It is working. Yay! I didn't break it. Super exciting. So, okay, we have a few things. This is going to be a shorter-ish video, a shorter-ish type live event. So we're gonna it is fine. I did not need to answer. Oh, sorry, y'all are talking to one another. I didn't mean to. Ooh, okay, that's how we pronounce it. Tanganyika. Ooh, that's beautiful. Thank you for helping me explain it. No, that's not what I meant to say. Thank you for helping me pronounce it. I figured out a word all on my own, you guys. Words are really difficult. Okay, so we do have a few little things to talk about, you guys. The big thing, of course, this week is I left you a long text on Facebook. Oh, I'll have to check it. Okay, is it on that post that I did, Cindy T, about today? Is it the one where it's like a question thingy? Because I can check it right now while we're live, and it'll be fun. I don't mind. super, super fun. But the big thing that happened this week that a lot of people are talking about is Beth Moore leaving the SBC. And so this was a surprise to a lot of people, especially those people who were thinking about leaving the SBC because of people like Beth Moore. I think that probably took them all by surprise quite a bit. I think Lifeway is probably the ones that are the most sad. I don't know if that's the word. I mean, they just lost their honeypot. I think that would be a good way to put it. So she did. She decided to leave. Not on good terms. There was a little bit of, I was checking up on you. Oh, good. Oh, okay, Cindy T. Sorry, my brain. Yeah. She'll soon be at IHOP. I did read, and of course I put a link to this. Usually we start with the fun stuff, but this was such a thing that is not necessarily not fun, but not necessarily fun. It's like a news event, I guess, is what it is. But I put a link to the article written by Michelle Leslie in the descriptions if you guys want to check out her opinion about this and a little bit of like information about it. And on there she talks about somebody who knows which church Beth is thinking about going to, and it is a more like word of faith, kind of a place where she's going to be able to get away with more things than she was otherwise. So if you guys don't know, a lot of what's happened with Beth Moore over the last few years has sort of been reined in a little bit by the fact that she was a part of the SBC and a writer for Lifeway. And so she took some biblical stuff out of a book that should have been there, and then started talking about unbiblical stuff around the same time. So I guess this was maybe it was right around the time I first started this podcast, where a letter was sent out. It was signed by a lot of us, and it was asking her to just clarify her opinions about certain theological stuff. There's certain theological things, and she declined to do that, and it was a brawl on Twitter for a long time, and there was even like her addressing folks like Michelle Leslie through that all, and so that all happened, and I had the honor of having Michelle Leslie on the program way back when to discuss that event and to talk about what's going on with that. So that was really, really insightful for me to see the inner workings of all that stuff, of what's going on with SBC. I'm not a prophet, but I'm gonna guess that we'll see folks like Stephen Furtick leave. Sorry, my biggest studio light just died on me. So I'm glad it did it while I was in the middle of a live event and not something pre-recorded. How much fun is that? But hey, look, my hair looks like it's a completely different color now, so that's fun. You never get to dye your hair just magically. Anyways, I forgot what we were talking about now because that was so terrible. Also, now it's cold. My studio lights are really hot, so it was warming me, and now it's gone and it's cold in here. So at least there are other studio lights and you can still see me. Yay! Anyways, we're just gonna mull right over that and continue going. I was a bit. Oh no, I missed that. Let me see. Squirrel number 1 lights out. Yes! I cannot believe that. I don't even have to create squirrels on my own. They happen without me. I was a bit disappointed that Allie Beth Stuckey did not have more of a position on Beth Moore. Yeah, that's happened a few times for me with Allie Beth Stuckey, and I think that I think that perhaps it's just simply that her focus is on politics, whereas a lot of us, our focus is on discernment. So I think that if she maybe had a little bit more research into the area, that she probably would have had a different insight onto that. Most people, Mark, you would be surprised, but most people are actually pretty lukewarm about Beth Moore. I get a lot of comments about like, what's wrong with Beth Moore? She's solid. She's got some great Bible studies. That I get that from folks that actually also approve of really great teachers like Susan Heck. So I think that a lot of people are, especially if they're not on Twitter, are just completely unaware of what's going on. But so I definitely wanted to address it and also link to that article so you guys could get a little bit more information. And also, Mayoshi asked me over on Facebook about this, so I wanted to address that. But first, hi to Peggy also. She said hi from over there on Facebook. Look how weird my hands are without that green screen button. So here's the thing. Here's a little bit of random information for you guys. I know you totally want it. All of you podcasters out there that are so envious of my insane technological skills. Here's some information for you. There are options with Zoom where you don't actually have to have a green screen to use a green screen. You can do what I'm doing right now. I told it I didn't have a green screen behind me so that it would put my green screen up behind me and then I could continue. But it's wonky. It doesn't work right, which is why my microphone is gone. But if I do this, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's not perfect and it makes my hands look like this. But if I were to say that I had a green screen, my shirt would make me disappear. And just to show you guys, because I know how much you love to see straight up demonstrations, I'm going to actually do that so you can see how much fun it is to work with technology. There we go. Now, ready? I'm going to tell it I have a green screen. And I'm going to tell it that I'm here. And if it doesn't make me disappear, of course it's not going to make me disappear. Blast. Hey, maybe it was my studio light. It's possible. Anyways, now my microphone's there. My hands don't look weird. Hey, how about that? I mean, my hair looks weird now, but it's okay. Us Southern girls, you know, we got to have big hair. Big hair and eyeliner. Anyways, it just looks terrible with like that. I'm going to take it back off. Anyway, so there are some little technological fun things for you that I know you guys love to hear. I'm just going to tell it that I don't have a green screen and now it's going to look different. See, automatically I told it I don't have a green screen and for whatever reason, my microphone disappears. Maybe it thinks because I don't have a green screen that I also don't have a microphone. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. I can already feel the late night calls. I have to check now what's been happening in the comment section. Microsoft Teams allow the same thing. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Been scared to talk about Beth more because of her past position in the SBC, but I think I can change tune on it now. Yeah. The oddity is that she does a great job, or did. Now, I agree with Michelle Leslie. I think now that she's no longer a part of the SBC, that you're now going to see her full-fledged cave dive? No, that's not the right word. Don't cave dive. That sounds dangerous. Nosedive would be the actual word that I was looking for there. I think she's going to do a full nosedive into false teaching, which is actually a blessing for those that are deceived by her. But prayerfully, Lord willing, this will maybe perhaps also be a wake-up call for her. So we can pray for her that she'll maybe be awoken by all of this. Now, folks are saying that this does mean she won't be the president of SBC, of the convention now. So I did think that that was going to be something that was pushed. Whether or not it went through, I definitely did think that she would at least be mentioned for it. I mean, she was already being mentioned for it, but I felt like it seemed like the inside whispers were that, and maybe, you know, honestly, I have absolutely no idea, but maybe that's why she was being offered that. Maybe they wanted to keep her happy, and she was clearly not happy there. So I don't know. I don't know what it'll look like now. Maybe this will allow the SBC to move back into more solid territory. Lord willing, that's what will happen. We can pray for that as well. The SBC is a large group. It's a large organization, and we can pray that they will also move towards more truth. So that's my prayer for that. So what effect do I think Beth Moore leaving the SBC will have? That's Myoshi's actual question. That's what I think is going to happen, that with her not there, that we're going to see more of the fringe types like her, like Stephen Furtick, leave so that they can have free reign over what they want to do and what they want to teach. And I'm prayerful that this will cause more solid folks there in the SBC. It seems like the big fight is going to be over critical race theory rather than women preachers. So I can't imagine what will actually happen. The SBC is a fight. It's a battle they're constantly having. And I think John Harris is the podcaster over at Conversations That Matter. And he does a really great job explaining. But yeah, I agree with you, Melly. She's going to go in AR for sure. I do think that that's probably the reason why. Is Stephen Furtick actually officially still in the SBC? He is actually still officially in the SBC, which is odd. I agree. It's strange because as a gal who actually got married in an Assembly of God church, no, not an assembly, a Church of God church, sorry. It's weird to me to see the connections between Church of God and ARC, and then ARC's connections to Stephen Furtick. Because when we were in the Church of God, one of their biggest jokes, like the pun of all of their jokes, was the Baptists. So it's a weird thing for me. Whenever I realized that, I was like, but how? That's weird. But yeah, that's just one of those weird things. I do think that folks like that, though, will not be pushed out, but that they will leave of their own accord because they want to have more freedom with what they're doing. I do hope that helps you guys are talking about pancakes, and now I'm so hungry. You're killing me, folks. You're killing me, okay? I'm hungry, and I haven't had dinner yet, but I do have some fun stuff over here that I'm going to show you. But before I show you my fun stuff over here that I want to show you, I got to tell you that somebody, I think somebody actually found a better video. So I think it's a better squirrel video. I'm going to let you guys, create your own opinions. I'm kidding. I'm a dictator. You have to agree with me. You already know that's why pineapple pizza will be outlawed whenever I take over the world. One squirrel at a time, folks. But yes, Kristen actually found me what must be a video made for me, but it wasn't actually made for me. And she found it randomly. So here you go. Here's Kristen's best effort at beating the squirrel. I guess I should show the first video first. Let me show you. This is the squirrel that this squirrel is going to beat. There you go. That's contestant number 1. So if you're, all for contestant number 1, squirrel on the water, there you go. Whichever one, I'll take either of those. This is Kristen's squirrel, which when you see it, you'll know why I'm so happy about this. Are you ready? I don't know if you can hear the music or not, but I do know y'all can definitely hear me taking a drink of my slushie. Sorry about that. Sorry about the background slushy noises. If I take off the sound, I'll just forget. Seriously, this is a squirrel, and he's eating tulips. Tulips are my favorite. Tulips are my favorite. They're my favorite flower, and squirrels are the best. And now there you go. I mean, I cannot think of anybody being able to beat that. But I was so excited that I literally jumped up and down. I was super pumped. So incredibly excited. I'm also on hashtag Team 2 Squirrel and Flower. We need a cooler name than that. I'll leave that to you guys. Y'all are clearly way more able-bodied to handle that type of thing. But I do have something fun that I wanted also to eat with you guys because I know how much you love to listen to me take drinks and also eat. And because this show is actually about squirrels and Oreos. So you know that already. You know that this show is not actually a theological show. It is on Mondays. On Mondays, we talk about important stuff. On Fridays, we talk about Oreos and squirrels. I mean, I guess the Beth Moore thing is important. But is it more important than birthday cake flavored Oreos? I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Sandy. I'm glad to see you in the comments as well. We're totally going to see. Oh, and I have a first-time listener. Hi, Laura. I'm glad to have you here. Welcome to the mega list. We're just squirrels here, so usually we talk about important things. So you came right in time to see me actually do something not important. Sorry. We totally addressed important stuff earlier, but nothing is... Wow, these smell so horrible, you guys. These are birthday cake flavored Oreos, and they smell terrible. Now, I was going to double cream them because you know how I feel about mega stuffed. You know how I appreciate mega stuffed Oreos, and these are regular because you can't really get the mega stuffed in the different flavors, but they smell horrible. They smell terrible. Like, you can smell them without even getting them out of the package. They smell so strong, and it doesn't smell like cake. It smells like, whenever you get a candle that is almost a good smelling candle, but there's so much chemical in it that you can tell that there's chemical in it. That's what this smells like. It's pretty though. I don't know if you guys can see. You can't see. Thanks to my light going out, but it's pretty. It's got little pretty colors in it. I'm going to eat this abomination for you guys. So I just pushed Josh over the edge. He's going for the right kind of Oreos right now. I know that Josh enjoys the right kind of Oreos because he sent me pictures of them. I even broke it in half because I'm afraid of what this is going to taste like. You guys, my obsession with Oreos is legitimately one of my favorite things about life. Like, I absolutely love my mega stuffed or most stuffed Oreos. But this, I do not relish this. I don't relish it at all. I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy them making abominations out of things. I was really hopeful for this. Like, you guys, I told you about the hazelnut chocolate Oreos, week before last? They were disgusting. This smells like it's going to be disgusting. I'm going to give it a try. Usually, I don't do this. Usually, I don't take cute little bites, okay? I'm from the South. I don't take cute little anything, okay? If I'm going to take a bite, I'm going to eat the whole thing. Like, my husband has once said that he thought that I had a jaw like a snake because I can dislocate it to take a bigger bite of, like, delicious cakes and mega stuffed Oreos. But I don't think I'm going to do that with this. Probably don't put relish on it. Oh, yes. That was excellent. That's right, Josh. You're supposed to eat an Oreo whole. Okay, I was not wrong. That tastes like chemicals. It was bad. It's bad. It was really bad. The chemically aftertaste is just as bad as the chemically pre-taste, post-taste. Ugh. Mid-taste. Oh, whew. You guys. Nope. That's a waste of $2 right there. Mm-mm. You're welcome. It has some kind of, like, strawberry taste to it. Like, there's, like, a weird chemically strawberry taste, but mostly what you taste is, like, whenever you accidentally spray your mouth with hairspray or perfume. That's the biggest taste I'm getting. Other than the delicious cookie. Like, the cookie part is fine. The cookie part in this is just fine. But my favorite part of the Oreo is not the cookie and it's not the cream. My favorite part of the Oreo is both of them together. So I'm not a twister. I don't twist it apart. I used to be a milk person. I used to dunk it in milk. But now that I know that there's mega in most stuff, that doesn't need milk. You can just eat that whole and it's delicious. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I was hopeful for that for you guys. I just want to find you all something as delicious as mega stuffed Oreos. Can you blame me, honestly? And also, have you guys actually seen the most stuffed anywhere? Because now that I found it once in a random gas station, I can't find it again now. So I need to know if you guys have seen it in your stores. I don't understand why there's anything else besides most stuffed. Are there people out there that actually just enjoy the cookie part of this? Because I feel like what actually got it outlawed in California was the delicious cream in the middle. Like, that's the best part. What's the time you dunk it in milk? Curious. Usually, yes, 30 seconds. Okay. So if I have a double stuffed or less, it's got to have milk. I can't do it without milk. I don't know why. Just a weird thing. But I get my big cup of milk, and I don't just put one in there because, like I just said, the Southern girl doesn't eat her Oreos like that. I put about 5 in there at a time, and then so they kind of hold the bottom one down. And then after about 30 seconds, I enjoy eating them. And as I get closer and closer to the bottom, it gets even better and better because the bottom one is even mushier than the top one. And I'm a sick person. I'm sorry. I just realized that this was, there's something wrong with me for sure. Laura, I'm not sure about what you mean by Saitin Bruton-K. You'll have to let me know. I definitely have enjoyed his teaching, so let me know what exactly your concern is about him so that I can look into it, because I loved his teachings on like, I guess it would be called apologetics. I don't know, but his debates are also fantastic. I do love a good debate. You guys, my favorite debate though ever. If you guys have any time whatsoever to stop and watch a debate, and I want to know what your favorite debates are as well, go ahead and let me know in the comment sections down below so that you can tell me. And I'm sorry to hear that, Laura, that your mom doesn't like the best part of the cookie. She would love these then. Maybe she could just eat the gross part. Oh, Sai has left his ministry? I did not hear that. Oh, wow. That's a mic drop for me. Okay, well, I'm going to look into that. And maybe we can address that next Friday, because I hadn't heard that. This week has been a crazy week of interviews. I had a meeting and 2 interviews, and then this today. So almost every day this week I had a recording. So I'm oddly allergic to a lot of the stuff that I put on my eyes. I didn't know that for a long time, but I definitely I'm not supposed to wear eye makeup multiple days in a row. So usually I do my eye makeup for like one thing, one recording, and then I wait until Friday. But this week, so my eyes right now, they're having a little bit of fire in them. But wow, I am really, really sad to hear that about Psy, and also that it was a moral failure, as Josh said. Josh, have you done a video on that yet? Have you addressed that? Because your videos are always so helpful. Like, that's one of the reasons why I can catch up on things so much easier, because other folks do quick videos. But yeah, definitely we should be praying for him for sure. That's really sad to hear, and I will look into that and see if I can address that next Friday. Let's see here. Why can't I see that? I can't see it. That's so strange. I'm glad to see that he's under the care of his leadership and elders, though. What a blessing that we have that. Okay, so let's see here. I do have one other article for you guys, and of course the prayer request, like you see. My hand disappeared. That's strange. There's no reason for my hand to disappear up there, but it just did. Wow. That's so much fun. You guys, technology is just so much fun. I had this fantastic conversation. So I was honored by a special guest yesterday. I got to actually have a second interview with Nate Pickowicz over his new book that I believe was released in February, but it might have been January. One of those two. We've been trying to get this. This interview done for quite a while, and he was actually kind enough to send me his book before it published, and so I was really, really excited to get the chance to talk to him. The book is actually called How to Eat Your Bible, and so I had this fantastic conversation with him about his book. I can't wait. That's coming not this Monday, but next Monday. And so, but during that conversation before, because you guys think that I'm squirrely on live events, you'd think that I'd be more professional whenever I actually have professional people to interview, but I'm not. And so we got into a total squirrel discussion about green screens and about how they have those that are movable ones and stuff, which led us into a conversation about Phil Johnson, because Phil Johnson was the one that explained that to me whenever I got to do an interview with him and Doreen. And so that led us to a discussion about how wonderful Phil's wife is and how she's super duper loving and like a kind, wonderful person, which I just thought was so great to hear, because it's fun to see the background of people and stuff like that. So I thought that was a weird, fun little thing. And so now it's fun that I'm having these issues, because I just had this great conversation yesterday. This is fun. So, but what I was trying to do there, which I'm apparently not able to do, is point to, it's not going to happen. I can't point to it. Point to my make-believe poster behind me that says to hashtag free Pastor Coates, because as we have discussed and will continue to discuss, he is still in prison in Canada, and that is incredibly heartbreaking. There's no reason why he shouldn't have been released on bail. So definitely continue to be praying for him, his family, and his church family as well. And there is I talked about it last week. I don't have the link this time, but last week I put it in the descriptions. There is a GoFundMe account to help with all of the financial stuff that's going on surrounding that. So that is last week over in last week's Mega List. So squirrel number 4, playing with green screens. But who's counting, okay? Somebody should count. Somebody should count each week. I've always thought that. I've always wished that somebody would follow me around and count how many times I get incredibly distracted by everything surrounding me. It would be fun. Nobody would ever get anything else done, though, because my brain's just going in constant circles. And so I always tell my husband, whenever like the conversation comes up, I always tell him that it's like in the back of my head, there's a movie playing and a song playing and also a conversation that like a thought process, you know, I'm thinking about what I'm supposed to be doing next while a movie is playing in my head that's distracting me, and it makes me think, you know what, I was supposed to be doing laundry, and then I get down there to do the laundry while I'm singing baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo doo doo, or some other horrible song that gets stuck in your head, because there are so many of them that get stuck in my head and never leave, which will remind me of a movie that I watched, or maybe something I saw on Shark Week, which will also remind me, because of the water, that the dishes need to be done. So I'll stop folding clothes right in the middle of what I'm doing, and I'll run over there to start doing some dishes, and that's the way my brain works all day long. It's horrible. So just a little inside picture of what's going on. But I do have one more recommendation for you guys, and then I have a sneak peek, and then I'm going to let you go. I know, I'm sorry. I hate that this is such a short mega list. I know you hate it whenever I don't keep you here for hours and hours and hours upon hours. This is why we watch. Oh, yay! That makes me feel better. Speed walking. Hey, Chris isn't here tonight to tell me to just breathe. So usually Chris is in the comment section. Chris from Voice of Reason, and he normally is the one that says breathe whenever I start talking too fast. I wonder if there's like a competition for somebody who can talk without taking a breath that doesn't involve rap music. Because I just realized as I was saying that what I was describing is actually rap music. So anyways, I do have a sneak peek for Monday's episode, but before I get there, you guys do not want to see me rap because I can't rhyme. First of all, I will not remember any words, and I'm a dork. So I guess I could rap about theology in a dorky way. I don't know. Probably not. Definitely not. Anyways, so one more recommendation, and then I'll give you the sneak peek. I did find a wonderful article written by Robin Self, and she is the writer over at the blog A Worthy Walk, and it's a fantastic article. I linked to it in the descriptions below. I wanted to have a couple of different articles for you guys to read. I don't have any videos for you guys to watch this weekend. Sorry. Usually I try to put something there for you all so that you have something to focus on. But what you can do is you can go out and buy the book. What is it? How to Eat Your Bible. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. I just thanked my own brain. Wow, this is getting sad, you guys. All day long, this is what happens. It's just so bad. But yes, the book, How to Eat Your Bible by Nate Pickowicz, you can pick that up. It's also on Kindle. I have them both because I received it early, but also I wanted to be able to have it read to me because of the dyslexia. So, my hand's it's gone over here. It's so weird. Anyways, okay. So last thing that I have for you guys, in case you have anything else. Hi, Mayoshi. I'm so glad to see you. I definitely, nerd, not dork. Good point. That's right, Cindy. Hey, wait, somebody, and I think it was either you or Cindy M, said I was cheap comedian. No, frugal. The frugal comedian. I like that better. But the truth is that I'm a total nerd. Just complete and total nerd. Okay. But I do have a really, really cool sneak peek for you guys. I'm really excited about that. I actually was super duper blessed to have Kristen back on the program. You guys asked for it. You asked for it. Oh, she sent me another squirrel and I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. Is it in my email or in your messages? Let me know. Your daughter is the sweetest thing ever. It is just incredibly sweet that makes my whole day. Like, you have absolutely no idea. That makes my whole week, my whole year. That is the sweetest thing ever. Children are the best. I don't know how we all were blessed by God to have such sweet, incredible, wonderful children. The other day I was tucking Kaylee in. She was just about asleep. Okay, so we have this ridiculous routine. It's a horrible routine. I'm not gonna lie. It's been going on for years where she's just like I am. She struggles to sleep. So ordinarily, unless I'm dying of a horrible, terrible virus, usually sleeping for like 3 or 4 hours a day is like the most that I would get. Sometimes if it's like a really great night, I'll get 5 hours of sleep. Melatonin usually helps me out with that. I'll get 5 hours rather than 1 or 2. So she's like that as well. And so we had to learn early on that winding down takes a process. Winding the brain down takes a very long process. But don't worry, this is going to be totally worth it in the end. Follow me here with this, and then I'll totally give you that sneak peek and let you get back to your wonderful Fridays. So the process used to include quite a bit more reading than it does now. It used to be that we would read through a chapter of a few different books, and then through some scripture, and then I sing to her. I know, bless her heart, poor thing. I sing to her, and then we put on sleepy time music or like rain kind of thing, soft piano playing, that stuff. So after like an hour or whatnot, she'll eventually doze off. We used to try that whole thing where you'd be like, okay, now imagine your toes are falling asleep. Now imagine your foot is falling asleep. And it worked for like 2 or 3 nights. And then she was like, nope, sorry, Mom, I'm still awake. And here's all my hands and my toes. So, but anyways, so the other night we're getting through all of our process. We're at the very, very end. And at the very, very end of this process, she's about to fall asleep. She's about to drift off. And she looks up at me and she says, Mommy, and she never calls me Mommy. Just so you know, I'm Mom or I'm Mama. I'm only Mommy when she wants to be super sweet or she wants something. So Daddy is always Daddy. Justin is always Daddy. It doesn't matter. He's always that. It's always been that way, but I'm Mom or Mama. So she says, Mommy, you're so perfect. You're just like God to me. And I said, that's blasphemy. Don't say it again. But aren't they the sweetest? Children are the best. I just love it. I love my sweet girl. She's the best. Super duper cute. And I don't know what we ever do to deserve such wonderful children. They really truly are a blessing from God. Okay, so yeah, I do have a sneak peek. Kristen was wonderful enough to join me once again. We had a blast. We had so much fun getting the chance to discuss this. But you guys asked. You asked us to do this video. And because I love you and Kristen loves you, you need a Paul Washer blasphemy. Why didn't I think of that? Thank you. Here it comes. Ready?
What's wrong with you?
Wrong one.
Blasphemy!
One more time.
Blasphemy!
There you go. Sorry, I didn't mean to accidentally give you R.C. Sproul. But you got a little bit of R.C. Sproul there. There you go. So, it is blasphemy. So she joined me on the program to discuss what the difference is between the actual biblical Jesus and the arc Jesus. So I don't know if this was last week. I think it was actually last Friday, because she was like so super sweet that she found a way to make some time into her busy schedule and joined me, and we discussed that. We discussed the Jesus of the Bible versus the arc Jesus. And if you guys don't remember ARC, the Association of Related Churches, we dealt with that heretical movement. And then we also talked about the difference in their gospel and the difference in the expectation of believers from one side to the next. And it was just a completely fantastic discussion. I always love getting to glean information out of her because she is so incredibly sweet and humble and loving. And so she just does a fantastic job explaining things. I can't wait for you guys to see it, but I pulled a little bitty sneak peek for you guys that I'm going to play now. And after that, I'm going to let you all go because I want you to enjoy your Fridays. I don't know why you're even here. What are you even doing here? I mean, this is like the most ridiculous video live event thingy ever, but you keep coming back, so I'm going to keep doing it. Hopefully it's edifying and you guys enjoy it. I don't know, but I guess I'm going to keep doing it. Anyways, I love you all, Humblebees. I'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your fellowships and enjoy this sneak peek. Bye, guys.
It's so important that we understand the difference between like biblical love and just like love and like to begin with, because that's like you tell people these things and you say these kinds of things and that's not very loving, and it's like, no, this is the most loving that I can be. You need to stop doing what you're doing and you need to repent and turn to Christ. That's probably the most loving thing you could say to somebody who is really in sin and who is really leading other people astray or consuming something that is really wrong when it comes to who Jesus is or who God is or what the Bible says. The most loving thing that you can do for that person is to let them know that they're in error and that they need to turn and they need to repent and they need to seek the truth, and help them to understand the truth if you can.